Hello and welcome everybody, I'm Saffron from saffrontomaneses.com, and today we're going to do some tapping around getting into communication with our bodies. Our bodies are always sending us messages of all kinds, all minor illnesses, every sensation that you have in your body is a message communicating what needs to happen. Illnesses and pain can be messages to slow down and to rest. A sort of squirrely feeling in your stomach, it could be an intuition or something that's alerting you to danger. So our bodies are full of messages, but the difficulty that we have in society now is that we just don't listen. We don't listen to the messages that our bodies are giving us. We've been taught from a very young age, most of us, that it's not important to listen to our bodies. If our bodies are telling us something, then we need to medicate them. We need to get rid of the sensation rather than listening to it and going further into it. And I think a lot of us now are waking up to this and realising that we do need to listen to our bodies more, and we can find out some really useful information. We can look after ourselves better. We can just be more in tune with our environment and the universe through listening to our bodies. But it's not always easy to begin doing this when you've had a lifetime of ignoring your body. Where do you even start? So we're going to do some tapping about that. So let's jump right in, and starting on the karate chop point. Even though I've spent so much time ignoring my body, and I've become so detached from its messages, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I've become really detached from my body, and I just don't listen to what it has to say, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I don't listen to my body, and I've become really detached from the messages it brings, I love and accept myself anyway. I don't listen to my body. I don't even know how. Where would I start? If I'm not in pain right now, then how do I uncover the messages? My body isn't even talking to me. I'm sure it has nothing to say. Or maybe I just don't know how to listen. Perhaps there are ways that I can tune into this communication. Perhaps I could pay attention to the way my body moves. To any aches and pains. Any tension. No matter how slight. I'm opening up to my body's messages. Deep breath. Okay, so did anything come up for you during that round? Did your body bring you any messages? Sometimes our body's communication sort of becomes quieter as we stop listening to it. Our body sort of thinks, why bother communicating if I'm not going to be listened to. But there are plenty of different ways to get back into communication with your body, and one of my favourites is yoga. If you practice yoga regularly, say you practice every morning, you notice the differences in your body from one day to the next, and you notice the emotions that are lodged in your body. Yoga is brilliant for getting in touch with any emotions that are lodged in your body. You start to notice things that you have difficulty with, whether it's flexibility or strength or balance, and you can relate that to your life. Where in your life are you lacking any of those things? And working with your body, appreciating all of the things that your body does for you, it can just lead to so much learning and so much wisdom. And I think a lot of the time, a lot of us have the difficulty that we don't necessarily like our body. There might be something that you don't like, and so you kind of turn against your body in a way, and you might even exercise in such a way that you're turning against your body. You might not exercise from a place of self-love. You might be pushing yourself and kind of punishing yourself for having the body that you've got, punishing your body for being the way that it is. And that's obviously really not productive. So try to find a way of moving from a place of self-love, and any part of your body that you don't like, try to find a way of liking it. Try to find a way of communicating with it. If you don't like your stomach, for instance, try to find something positive about it. And for example, I am going to share this, my stomach has stretch marks all over it from when I was pregnant with my babies. So I may not think that that's pretty to look at, but those stretch marks are telling me that I'm a mummy, and that I've got these two lovely little people in my life, and that's a really positive thing. So see if you can find a way of doing that, and I would love to know how you get on with that. If you want to share, obviously it's not an easy thing to share, so don't feel like you have to. You can get in touch through all of the usual channels, and if you have any requests or suggestions for future videos, do let me know. Thank you.